Hey guys, it's ThatEpicWifiGuy, and welcome back to another Fire Emblem Friday. In the last episode, we started this map, but we didn't finish it because I kind of went overboard to support options. And in this episode, we're going to continue. Now, one thing that I'd like to say is that I'm sorry that I haven't been updating Tom on Ordinary version as regularly as I usually do, but we are almost at the finale for Johto, and I would like to get my grinding done. I'm still not quite done yet, but I will be shortly. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. And I personally can't wait. I plan to do something interesting for the finale. Something that I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull off, so you guys will basically just have to watch out for that. And it looks like there's one archer here. Beware of him. Okay, good. That is where I won't want to go. But yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I just can't wait. Because of the fact that, I don't know, end of my first series, I think it'll be pretty interesting for me. Alright, good job, Sumi. Now, I would suggest giving Sumi a few kills here, because she does start off at level 1, and even though she has fairly good stats, as you can see, she's very frail, so it's recommended to level her up a little bit. And basically, yeah, you just want to do that because of the fact that Sumiya is pretty good. Later on in the game, her strength may lag behind a little bit, but yeah, I still like her because of the fact that she's so fast in the beginning, thus allowing you to double attack enemies. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned specifically, but in order to double attack an enemy, you need... Alright, I think I'll just put... But in order to double attack an enemy, you need to have 5 speed or more over the enemy. And that's all it takes. Wait, I want to make sure that that mercenary is not in range. Okay, it is. Shoot. Okay, well, I'm sure he won't 1 KO Vake. We'll see how it goes. And as we know, giving experience to Lissa is nice. Because Lissa can actually be a pretty good asset later on. I won't get into what characters promote into what yet, but I will eventually. And I'm kind of surprised that he went for Muriel there. I am so glad that none of the enemies can double us. Yeah, but I'm really curious to try Lunatic mode out because of the fact that in order to unlock Lunatic Plus mode, which is kind of like Lunatic except even harder, you need to beat Lunatic mode first. And I'm sure it'll be a big challenge. I haven't really played any Fire Emblem games on hard mode except for I haven't really played any Fire Emblem games on hard mode except for... Gee, now I can't even think. Oh, except for Sacred Stones, and it was fairly easy. But, of course, Sacred Stones is a fairly easy game, so that would make some kind of sense. But, yeah, it's all the same. I like Sacred Stones for the characters. Again, though, it wasn't really my favorite set of characters, but I still like them nonetheless. And Sumiya gets her first level up, and it's alright. HP Magic Skill Luck Res. That kind of level would be better for a mage, but I guess it's still okay. We're gonna have Edgeworth weaken this guy, because Edgeworth is really good at doing that thanks to the fact that Vake is supporting him right now. Now, if you have a fighter double attack with, oh, he countered. Anyway. If you have a fighter pair up with someone, then that character will get a +4 strength boost. And as you probably guessed, this early in the game, a +4 strength boost will increase your damage by quite a bit. And we got a hammer. Now, hammer is a pretty interesting weapon. What it does is it increases your... I think we should feed Solia a kill. Okay, what is up with Solia not being able to 1-hit KO stuff? But anyway, as I was saying... What the hammer does is that it has effectiveness against armored units like Kellum. And what do you know, we have an armored unit as the boss right here. Now if you're using Vake, which personally I'm not, it'd probably be a good idea to equip him with a hammer so you can kill the boss of the stage easier. No, I won't be doing that as I just said. Alright, let's see how far this archer reaches. Okay, good. Yeah, like I said, at all times, you want to make sure that Sumiya stays away from archers, because basically what effectiveness means is, I think in this game, it's double weapon might, which basically means that you take the attack power of the weapon, you double it, and then you add your strength, and then subtract the enemy's defense. So, they can do quite a bit of damage. but nothing too troublesome. Alright, we'll go ahead and have Edgeworth here follow up. And Kellum, of course, as usual, will be fantastic because he takes 0 damage from everything. And I kind of like how no damage just pops up. It's kind of funny in my opinion. Alright, as usual, Vake will weaken. Now, archers in the Fire Emblem series, they're... Yeah, for a lot of people, they're not particularly good. I kind of like them depending on the game. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. And I'm not really sure about this game since I don't really use archers all that much. I think we'll just let ourselves snag a kill here. But basically, the main complaint about archers is that in most Fire Emblem games, most of the fighting is done on enemy phase, which means that for archers, they're pretty much screwed because they can't attack on enemy phase. But pretty much my favorite class in the whole entire series is called Nomad. It was featured in Fire Emblem Alibe, or Fire Emblem 6 and 7. And basically the whole thing with that was... A Nomad in its base stage is basically a mounted archer. It's kind of like a combination of the Cavalier and Archer classes. And when it promotes into Nomad Trooper, it gains swords. So it's an archer unit that can use swords, which is fantastic because it gives you the Pegasus slaying power of swords along with the... Alright, let's just move Muriel out of the way. It gives you the Pegasus slaying power of bows along with the versatility of swords, which is also always really nice. Why are you attacking me, Willis? Yeah, I have pretty low HP right now. I mean, my character has a pretty low HP right now, 22. That's not really that much. Same for Sumia. There's ways that you can go about fixing that later. But for now, we don't really have any of those options. So Sumia will be quite a bit fragile starting out. But the good thing is, she's a bit of a glass cannon starting out because, like I said, she's pretty much your only doubler unless you overlevel Chrom. Now, don't worry about that, guys, because you will double attack enemies naturally soon with characters other than Sumia. It's just that she's really the only one who's capable of doing that at this particular moment. Alright, and it'd be a good idea to heal up. Like I said, snagging Lissa some experience will be very nice. And I could swear that her healing animation is different, like... Because I know in the trailer for Fire Emblem Awakening, it had her with her hands, like, kind of like behind her back when she healed someone, but I guess that's different. I'm not really too sure. But as you can see here, we have a new weapon on this enemy boss. Let our battle sound out the truth of your words. That is some really... Bleh. Okay, I don't even know why I was trying to go with that. But as you can see there, as a knight, she's a lance user, but she can attack at range thanks to her javelin, which can attack both at range and also at one, so it's kind of like magic by that. Now, I guess the only difference is that magic is a lot more common to find than javelins. You won't have access to javelins for quite a while. But I guess that makes sense. Let's see if Sumia can not even close. Let's see if Chrom can do anything good. No, that's not Chrom. Yeah, I really want Sumia to get some kills. Now, as you can see, Rapier here is effective against Knights, so we're doing triple damage against her, I think. Oh yeah, Virion, we'll get you on weakening duty, but you kind of fail at that. Alright, so I think I'll have Chrom attack first. That would probably make the most kind of sense. Especially since his Falchion never runs out. That's something that I really like about Chrom. He has an infinite use weapon, which can be really convenient. Of course, it might seem like it is rather weak, but the fact that it's infinite use and the fact that Chrom has pretty good strength means that it'll see quite a bit of use throughout the story. I mean, hey, it's a weapon that's pretty nice after all. Alright, let's see, we only have these two. This is kind of risky, but I think I'll do it anyway. Yeah. This is kind of risky what I'm doing here. Basically, if I fail to double attack with any of my units, then she will have a chance at potentially killing someone, but since I healed Muriel, I think we should be okay. Alright, let's just have Sumia... Yes, okay, good. It seems that none of our units are at risk of dying from our counterattack on the next turn, so... Come on, Frederick! Frederick, double attack! Yes! Thank you, Frederick. Then your claims were true. Yes, they were. Or else we could be really strong. What, did you think a bunch of sissy nobles would be that powerful? HP speed res, I guess that's okay. More speed is always nice, because speed is one of the best. Huh, that's kind of surprising. Sully and Muriel, I wasn't expecting that. Apparently they snagged the most kills in this map. I find that kind of interesting. And here we have Blizzard. I really like how the snow looks. And I really wish I could show this in 3D, because it looks even nicer, but I can't really do that. 1,000 apologies, Prince Crom. I just took you for brigand imposters. Well, how did you survive your death? But no frauds could ever wage a battle as you just have. I will send word of your arrival to the capital and escort you there personally. Now imagine what would happen if those lances at the beginning hit us. That would be most appreciated, thank you. Yes, Crom, you must always be classy. Just stay classy with that cape of yours. Amazing, her whole demeanor changed. Exactly what I was thinking, Self. And Farok's strength speaks louder than words. I should have known better than to overestimate the value of diplomacy here.
Right.
So, can we get going, Crom? Yes, it's not getting any warmer. Yeah, like I said, I really like this game's wit. It's really witty compared to games like... No, I do not want to save over my endgame file. Why did you even give me that option? Alright, let's see. By the way, yes, I have not completed my... I still haven't beaten in this game yet, but that's because I want to get all the characters before I finish the game, because I want to see what their endings say about them. But that's enough about that. We're not even close to endgame on our file. As you can see, my playtime is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. I'm sure people have a higher playtime than I do. It's not as ridiculous as my playtime on Pokemon games anyway. Because, like, on Black 2, that was actually, no, not on Black 2, but on Black 1, that was the first game that I actually hit the limit for, okay, what am I trying to say here? Oh, that I actually hit the limit for playtime. A new map is available for purchase in the Outrealm Gate. New data has been delivered to the bonus box. If you haven't received the data, go to wireless bonus box and select update now. Now, yes, now that we have unlocked wireless features, we have various things that we can take a look at. Now, this here Avatar logbook, what this does here is that you can hire various characters from different Fire Emblem games, and I find that really cool because, yeah, I just like the characters from the other Fire Emblem games. And they're really nice to have. Now, as you can see, some of them get really expensive depending how strong they are. Like, 110,000 gold right here. This is the most expensive, and that's because she's really powerful. And I guess I could go over these characters at a later date, but I really don't want to do that right now. And yeah, we have a bunch of new stuff. Alright guys, sorry about that, but I was kinda interrupted with something, but as I was saying now, yeah, I guess I'll just show today. Yeah. I guess I'll just take a minute to, show you guys these wireless features. Now, we unlocked a bunch of stuff in the bonus box, and what this basically means is that, we can challenge various people from different Fire Emblem games. And basically every day the developers have been releasing characters from the different Fire Emblem games, all of which are pretty interesting, and I quite like them because I'm sorry guys, it's kind of hard to commentate now that I've been interrupted, but now this is an interesting feature here. Basically we can now Nintendo has been releasing the bonus items at various times. They usually come with the DLC updates, but yeah, basically free bonus item. They're pretty nice to have, and basically they're all Divine Weapons. Now here we have bonus maps that we will have access to at a later time. We can't access them now because we would be horribly killed by them. I'm just saying, they're high leveled. And bonus challengers. Now this is for a thing called Dual Battle. Now what Dual Battle is, unfortunately you can only participate it with someone else, you can't do it on your own. Oh, Double Duel, but basically it's kind of like the arena from past Fire Emblem games. You double up with your friend's character and you fight enemies in a row. And you can get rewards from it. Sometimes you can get legendary weapons, I hear. I really don't know too much about it. And last but not least, Renown Awards. Now, Renown Awards, here, basically every time that you clear a chapter or defeat a Spot Pass team, you will get 50 points for defeating a Spot Pass team, 10 points for clearing a chapter. But yeah, as you can see, you can get items here. Now, they're not going to be revealed to us yet, but they will be soon. And I guess I should just take the opportunity here to show off one of the Spot Pass teams. Now, as you can see, some of these teams are really strong. And I think I'll just challenge the easiest one here, Mist. Because she's at level 1, and I guess that could prove to be interesting. Let's just fight you. Now, another thing you can do at these Spot Pass things is you can actually buy rare items from them. And since you can continually summon them upon summon them upon summon them, you can just continue getting items that way, which is really nice. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we'll have Crumb. I guess Crumb can go with me. No, I'll have Crumb go with Frederick, I guess. This can be a pretty good way to build supports, and as you guessed it, it's also a really good way to grind, obviously. Now, I won't be doing too much grinding on this file. I just wanted to show that you have the option to do this if you want to grind. The only problem is, of course, that your weapon durability... After you beat a Spot Pass team, you don't get compensated with any money for the weapons you used, so... yeah, if you do this all the time for money, you might run out of weapons, which is kind of bad. Alright, you will go with you, and you will go with you. And I guess I'll just try leveling Sumi up a little bit, shall we? Virion, Edgeworth, you will go there. It is enemy phase, and somehow we know there, because we can see things. Okay, I don't know what kind of voice I was going for there. I guess I could have sounded better, but whatever. Oh yes, and there was also something that I didn't explain about this game, but each character has their own skills depending on what class they are. For instance, Sumiya here has the skill Speed +2, which, as you can probably guess, increases your speed by +2. Which, of course, is pretty nice in the beginning of the game. Of course, it's not as impressive later in the game when your stats are a lot higher, but it's still something that's relatively okay. Great. I think these two are going to be in some sort of trouble here, so I guess I'll just pull them back up and bring Crom down here. That would probably be a good idea. I'm sure I can handle those guys right here, so... yeah, if you need to flee from the enemy to regroup, feel free to do so. It's not like you'll be considered a coward or anything by these game people. I mean, yeah, it's something sensible that you can do. And as you can see, we can get some pretty good experience from these guys. Now, the reason why my character seems to be getting a lot more experience than the other characters is because the Tactician class actually has an ability called Veteran, which increases experience gained by 50% when you are partnered up with someone. So as you can guess, that's probably really nice. As you could probably guess, that is really nice. And that was really close. I really would like the ability to double some enemies pretty soon. Pretty please. And we might actually be in some trouble here. But it's okay because it's casual mode, so if we die, it doesn't really matter. So I guess that's something to consider. Alright, we'll bring Sumiya up here. And Edgeworth here. I really should heal, but... well, yeah, if your main character actually dies, then that's game over even on casual mode, so that's probably something that you don't want to do. Ah, fantastic. Vulnerary gut. Okay, Elixir, that works too. Now, Elixir here, it's kind of a waste to be using at this lower level. What it does is it restores you to max HP, but I guess I'm going to use it considering I don't even use Elixirs that much anyway, because you can use healers. And I totally left Edgeworth completely open, but I guess it's okay, because, shoot, you do a lot of damage. Okay, that was pretty bad. This might be bad. Okay, this might be really bad. Come on, Frederick, help us out here. Help us out here, Frederick. Yes! Thank you, Frederick. Thank you for reading my mind. Maybe I'll actually use you in this file. No, but seriously, that was way too lucky. Yeah, as you can see, even though it's only level 1, we're still having quite a bit of trouble in this team despite us being in the 5s and 6s. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. I think I'll just have Frederick get some kills. It's okay to let Frederick get some kills in this game, because unlike other Fire Emblem games, you can fight enemies as many times as you want, generally speaking. So, because of that fact, feel free to let Frederick snag some kills, especially since he can get Frederick can get some pretty nice skills by leveling up in his class, a Great Knight. One of them is called... One of them is called Luna, and what it will do is it will lower the enemy's defense by half when you attack. So as you can guess, that's a really nice damage dealing move, and it'd be really cool if Frederick could have that. And getting up to level 5 probably couldn't be that hard. Ooh, we got a fantastic level up. I really would have liked speed though, but I guess that's okay. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? We got those guys. Alright, let me just make sure Sumiya is okay, because Sumiya is so adorable and one of my favorite characters. Alright, Edgeworth, get out of the way. Except I probably still left him in the way. I guess that's something that you kind of have to watch out for if you're looking out for the enemy's movement range, is the fact that... Wow, thanks guys, you left it with 1 HP. Now that happens quite surprisingly often in this game. Oh yay, Sully got some strength, that's pretty nice. Now, despite her red color, Sully actually does not specialize in strength. Instead, she specializes in speed. So I guess that is kind of misleading because, along with Stahl, she forms a particular character archetype called Cain and Abel. Now, I believe Cain is the red one and Abel is the green one. So I guess that makes... However, stats-wise, Sully is more like Abel, while I believe Stahl is more like Cain, because Stahl gets more strength while Sully gets more speed. Now, something that you who have played Fire Emblem 7 might be familiar with is that the Cain and Abel archetype is represented by Kent and Sane. Kent and Sane are the pair of red and green cavaliers of that game. And just like Sully and Stahl, one gets fast, one gets powerful. Now, I usually prefer the cavalier that gets fast because, as I've said, speed is a fantastic stat to have, and you really would do well to get as much speed as you can. I will be screwed over if this hits. Let's just hope this... Oh, okay, Iron Sword. Good. Now, I guess something that is a little problematic about the Falchion early on is the fact that it has somewhat lowish accuracy, so you might have accuracy troubles with Chrom. As strange as it may sound for a sword user. But, yeah. This battle is taking surprisingly long, but I guess it's okay, because holy crap! I really hope there's no ranged enemies on the enemy side of the team. But yeah, as you can see there, that's something that you don't want Sumiya to be taking on this early either. And you jerk! You stepped in front so I couldn't heal. Oh well, I guess I'll kill you now. Kill you for your insolence. Except, okay, he doesn't double. Do you double? Yeah, you double. Okay, good. Ladies and gents, our first instance of Chrom doubling someone. Yeah, I guess I'll just have Chrom take care of it. I mean, that'd be the most convenient thing for everyone, right? I'd rather not come to blows. Oh yeah, well you're a jerk who's blocking my healing crap, so you die. Thank you, Fred, for proving my point. And we get a very nice level up indeed. And I got my thing proven. That was virtually a perfect level up. We only missed a couple of stats. Alright, no, that's not a good idea, nor is that. That's not a good idea either. I guess most importantly, we should get her healed up. Good. Hey! I think that sounds so adorable when she heals, just like, hey! Except obviously not strange sounding like I made it, but this could actually be a bit of an unfortunate situation that we've gotten ourselves in here. Because of the fact that if I kill this guy, I'll be weakened enough to the point where I kill this guy. But I think we'll be okay if we just use a vulnerary. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm kind of playing so defensively in this game when people usually frown upon defensive Fire Emblem players, but that's kind of how I play because I don't like anyone dying. Even despite the fact that this is casual mode and it wouldn't matter anyway, I still don't like them dying. Because that's just how I play Fire Emblem games. Alright, thanks Sully, now I can finish him off on the next turn. Thank you again. Really would have liked to have strength there, Sumiya. But yeah, as you can see, spot pass enemies, they're a pretty decent way to get your units caught up, I mean. Jeez, not even using proper grammar. And because of that, I won't frown upon you if you grind on them, because honestly, I grinded the heck out of these. But there's not really much need for that because there's a DLC made specifically for grinding. I won't be using that on this file because of the fact that, I don't know, I don't want to do massive grinding and make the game too easy. But yeah, this battle is kind of dragging on a bit, and we've only got 2 mercenaries left, but I'm glad that we're almost done. Good, thanks for missing. And I really wish that, yeah. It would be really nice if Sumiya could have a bit more of a damage output, but I guess that's just how it works. We'll go ahead and have Edgeworth weaken, yes. Now that's something that archers typically are good for. They can attack at range without fear of a counterattack, so they're definitely useful for weakening the enemy so that other characters can get a kill. Now, unfortunately, this means it can be difficult for an archer himself to get a kill, because you're going to be using him to weaken enemies, but they're usually not strong enough by themselves to take an enemy down. Especially in the beginning of the game, where most of your characters are going to be virtually at the same level of strength as the NPC characters. But I guess that's okay, because obviously just starting out, an army isn't going to be that strong. And this guy has the exact same stats as the other one. I believe we should let Sully snag a kill here. Now, my problem with Sully, like I've said, you've seen how many times she left the enemy with only 1 HP. That's just disappointing. But I guess I shouldn't rag on Sully too much. Oh, hey, very undoubled. I was gonna have Sumiya get that, but I guess it's okay too. Stage complete.
My lord.
Well done, the enemy has been soundly defeated. Their leader seems eager to join you. You must have made an impression. Yes, thanks Frederick for saving Crom earlier and having us all that misery of having to edit this out. But anyway, now, yeah, after you beat a Spot Pass team, you have a chance to recruit their leader. Like I've said, the leaders of Spot Pass teams are various Fire Emblem characters from past games. And something interesting about that is that... And I totally forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, Mist here is a cleric, level 1 cleric, nothing really too special about her, no reason really to use her over Lissa, who I believe has better stats. Yes, she does. The only thing she really has is a skill magic +2, which you would need to reclass into a mage to have. But not really that difficult to do for Lissa, because she has a mage as one of her options. But anyway guys, now that we have seen our first instance of a Spot Pass battle, I'd say this is a good place to end off the episode. Thanks for watching, and I will be posting the finale for Toemon Ordinary version soon. Just be on the lookout for that. I need to finish my grinding session first, so understand that it might take a little bit more. Anyway guys, see you later.